Hello students, I am Anuja and today we will talk about a very interesting and important question type called odd man out. Now you might have heard about odd man out vocabulary based, where we are given three synonyms and one word is quite different or rather somewhat different, and we consider that word as the odd man out. Now this odd man out is not a play of words but a play of sentences. You will be given 4 to 5 sentences and you have to tell which sentence is the odd man out. That means the one which is the odd man out. Other than that, the remaining sentence will form a coherent paragraph. You will see connections between those sentences because they are part of a paragraph. That means you would require the same skills as you require when you solve parajumbles. The skill of making mandatory pairs, the skill of finding the connection using conjunctions, pronouns, theme detection, whatever, but you make connection between sentences and that is how you tell which sentence is odd man out. So that is a common question type that is asked to check your understanding of the paragraph. Let's get started with our very first question. Of course, as I told you, we will use the rules of parajumbles. We will make pairs, and in the process of making pairs, I believe the odd sentence will automatically separate itself. Okay, so let's get started. Here is our first question which has got 5 sentences and we are supposed to tell the odd sentence which does not fit into the context here. So first let me read all the 5 sentences so that I get the theme of this text, and I believe that opener sort of sentence should be the 5th one because this is the one that is telling me about the theme. So 5th one says, games are probably as old as the human species itself. And after this, if I read all the 4 other sentences, I understand that the theme is games. So this is an easy question. I have already got the opener. Now let me see, is there any connected sentence with the 5th one? So games are as old as the human species itself, and I believe 1 is a very good evidence of what is said in 5th, because 1 is talking about how archaeologists have found out board games. They belong to 6,000 years before Christ. That means they're quite old. So 1 and 5 is a good pair. It's a good connection. Let's keep this. Okay, now keeping this in mind, if you read the 3rd one, the application of games to serious matters has probably been with us almost as long. Now think about this as long. This as long is obviously referring to the time frame given in sentence 1. So I again see a connection between 3 after 1, and if I look for an example of 3rd, that should be the 2nd one because we are talking about how games can be applied to serious matters. And if you see in the 2nd sentence, you would find that there is an example of an ancient Egyptian game which was connected to the afterlife, and that is how it was connected to a very serious matter. So I can see 2 as an example of 3. Right? So I have already found out a connection between 5, 1, 3 and 2. But the one which is untethered, which has not still been connected to any other sentence, that is 4th. Because 4th is talking about a different idea altogether which is not supported by any other sentence, making 4th as the odd man out. What is that idea? Mistaking games for reality is ultimately mistaking map for territory. Now there is no other option which is talking about this theme, wherein we are considering games to be real. And that is why 4th is the one that is the odd sentence out. Alright students, so here I have one more set for you where you get to do the same thing, that is look for the odd sentence out. Now, if you want to do that, first thing that you should do is read all the sentences, try to understand the theme and look for the opener one if possible, or the conclusive one. So I have already found the opener. I would like to mention it to you. I think it's a first person account when the author is stating what he has seen, and I'm talking about the 7th sentence. Okay, before I proceed, I must tell you that we just solved the first question, which had sentences from sentence 1 to sentence 5, and this is the second question, which has sentences from 6 to 10. And in this question, I believe that 7th one should be the first one. Why? Because here author is talking about what he has seen. So he says, when I travel to rural parts of the world, I meet the farmers, and the farmers talk about only one thing, and that is they can't save their money. Okay, so this is the introduction of the problem. Now let us take it forward. Why can't they save money? I think 6th one is a connection to this, because they don't have a safe place to put their money. 235 million of them, they don't even have banks. So that is the problem. Do I have something else that relates to this problem or further elaborates this problem? Yes, I do. Everything except 8, that is 9 and 10, is an elaboration of why farmers cannot save. 9th is talking about why storing at home is risky, what are the kind of issues that can come when you store at home. And 10th is talking about then what do they do. Okay, so in a way, all these make a set. The only odd man out is the 8th one, because this is talking about when they make their money and when they spend their money. Now, this is irrelevant to our discussion here because we are talking about why they can't save. But what 8th is discussing is not related to any other sentence in this passage, and that is why 8th is our odd man out. So I hope by solving these two set of questions, you have understood how to tackle odd man out questions. I'll see you again. Keep practicing.